you. Thank you so much.
Okay. How's the middle belt today?
Come again.
How's the middle belt today?
Hello.
Oh,
Can you
it's
guys?
cool. Fine. The weather
Mm,
is good.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leader John, you are over to you, please. Yeah. Leader John, you are the microphone is yours, please. Leader John.
It's on and off.
Okay.
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the webinar of today, Saturday. I'm happy to be here once more. My name is John Menkefo, and I'm one of you. I'm happy that we'll come together again to accompany each other in this Onpassive journey. I would like to thank all of you for the resilience you have showed, for the determination that you have showed in being on board all the time. It is actually a good spirit for us to continue to demonstrate as our company is getting closer and closer to the real start of issues. So welcome to the webinar of today. Let me introduce Bibi. It's a blessed man. It's over there in California. He is, well, a community person. A community person is someone who engages himself in trying to solve the problems of the community to which he belongs. And we have seen it demonstrate that too with this online community of Onpassive, where we are attending this webinar. So I want to thank you very much for the effort you're putting in every day. And it really involves attending other webinars and being able to keep all our members updated as what's happening in the company. And that is no small task. So thank you very much for the effort you're putting in. And I think that today, whatever we discuss today, we have to put in our mind that those who are sitting on the fence is an opportunity for us to remind those who are sitting on the fence that if you remember the story of Humpty Dumpty, remember Humpty Dumpty fell from the wall, and when he fell from the wall, it was difficult to put him back again. So it's actually a losing strategy. Anybody to come into a company like this and
Who's
sit on the wall. So it's time for us to come together in a webinar like this and also try to understand our company and try to see how we can use as many strategies as possible to get as many people as possible engaged, to remain engaged, and to continue to have confidence in the company and the leadership of the company. Because the leadership has shown us that they can give us the kind of products that we need. Look at all Connect. Even if we have problems at the level of Africa, it is because of the bandwidth that we have. But if you look at the quality of the pictures and the audio and the sound, you realize that Onpassive does not have an equal as far as teleconferencing platforms are concerned. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you, people, for coming. And let me give the floor over to you to continue with presentations.
Okay, my dear leaders, thank you very much, host Leader John. Thanks to all of us who have made it in the meeting room by now. We thank especially Mr. Emmanuel and Mr. James from Ghana, who have shown a lot of interest in the hand-in-hand Bamenda group, and you are welcome. Both of you are welcome. We are also particularly happy with the contributions that you made during the last webinar. I did not end up with a webinar, but incidentally, thank God, in the recording, I had to follow the rest of the meeting from the recording, which I sent out to the group this morning or this afternoon. Again, thanks to all of us. I am Blaise Ban, your presenter, and I'm really excited to be with you today with the just to follow up the news again, the good news that our CEO, Ash Mufare, gave us a few days ago. I think he's put us to task as we get ready to actually embrace the news as it's coming. We should actually get our teams informed. We should make sure that our team members get informed. We should encourage our team members. We should use our slogan here, hand in hand, to hold the hands of our brothers and sisters who are around us, who are in the team, or who are still not even yet in, to come in and let's journey together. We should be able to encourage ourselves also to know the products. Let's see, I think this is one of the issues that was raised by Mr. Emmanuel in the last meeting. I think many of us don't know our products, but as our leader John said, we have been centering on O Connect because that is the baby product that we have now. We want to showcase it and make sure that the world knows it before we get onto the other products. We know that we have 3 free products: the O Mail, the O Tracker, and of course the O Net. What are the O Trim, not O Tracker, the O Trim and the O Net. Those are the 3 which we have. We are obviously going to get back to it, as Mr. Emmanuel said. We'll be training ourselves on how to use those products later on. But we encourage everybody to be able to sign in, get into your back office, and get onto these products. As some of the leaders said, and Mr. Teim, I referred to him, inside where you sign in, you can go to your profile and be able to get the product manual. See, all the products that we have now have manuals. So how do you learn about? You don't only need in webinars. You go during your private time, you click and you download those manuals, and then during your time you read, because you can't sell something which you don't know about. So we need to read and understand our products before being able to talk to people outside about the company and about the products. So we actually urge people to do this. You can also do more away from the back office through our through the website www.onpassive.com. We log in, you find the various products are also lined in there. About the company, you find everything about the company. Frequently asked questions, you find them all there, which you can be able to have the answers at your own private time. So again, gentlemen, lack of knowledge in our project or in our journey here is not encouraged, because we can't be able to diffuse what we don't know. So let's encourage ourselves to have the interest. You don't need to be a specialist on IT before you get those things. If you can sign into your back office, you'll be able to access all of those things. Click, and click. This is a user-friendly platform. Click, you'll be given directives to where to go to at each time. See what is being asked, you just do it, and of course you are good to go. So we know very well again that our success in our business depends on our knowledge of the company. So we should know what we are all about, or the Onpassive is all about. We know that it's a SaaS company. It's a SaaS company, and it is a new generation, a new way of doing business that the world has never seen. And as our CEO has developed right from the beginning, that it has that internet, or that Onpassive is geared towards actually owning the internet. And how do we do this? Through the pillars, the various pillars of Onpassive. We have been told he has given us 5 pillars of Onpassive. And what are these 5 pillars? The first pillar is the sign-on, the single sign-on, which is the platform where we are, the OES, the Onpassive ecosystem, where all our products are there. So you sign in, everything is inside, one-stop shop. So that is the first pillar of our product, of our movement, as we may call it. The second pillar is O-Verify, which is a KYC system. Know your customer, which we know last week or a few days ago, it said it's ready. And of course, why do we need to verify? So that you draw a line between robots and real human beings. When you are verified, of course, you'll be told what to do. There are 3 steps, as we were told, for the verification: downloading your ID, verifying whether you are a live person, and then, of course, you and the ID will be the 3rd step to be verified. We should not bother. When we reach there, we are going to cross it. It's not going to be difficult. The 3rd pillar is, of course, owning data centers. We know that way back, even 2021, our first data center was started. We started with our first data center, and at the beginning of this year, our CEO announced in January that we have the second very large data center, which is on the way. And what is the use of the data centers? Is to anchor data. You see, everything that we have in the back office there is data. Where is it kept? It's kept in the cloud. And if you don't have a data center, you'll not be able to anchor all of the data we have. Onpassive is a massive company. It's a unicorn company with millions and millions or trillions of data units. And therefore, we need large data centers. This is another source, is a big source of income that the company will be having. Please, if you are not talking, can you put off your microphone? Put off your microphone if you are not talking, please. So, so the data centers were a big source of income, as I was saying, and we would expect a lot to come out from it, away from our product commissions, because this is not a commissionable product. It is one of the company. And we know that the company is going to be making a lot of money trying to get people who host in their center to pay, just as we are paying already to some who have been paying to those that were anchoring. That is the 3rd pillar. The 4th pillar is owning our own domain registry. Yes, we have heard of O-Domain. It's one of our products. The domain is like your address. Your location. Where is your shop located? Your domain, your online location. So we have a domain and, of course, an email, a website. Then you are visible everywhere in the world at any time, 24/7. You are visible. We know we already have that. That's one of the products that we are going to launch very soon. And lastly, our fifth pillar is the merchant. We know that is what has kept us for between 7 and 8 months now. It has kept us, the merchants that were brought in. They were so confident that they were able to handle the volume of business that we have. But we remember that just a few days, or not a few hours after they came in, we found that some of the merchants had to crash. And that because of the volume of business and the complexity that which they could not handle, they hijacked and kept the money collected until as of a few days ago, that our CEO gave us a good news that at least the money is now available and is on its way to the company's bank account. That is very good news. So these are the 5 pillars. And initially, that if we have all of these pillars functional, then we are going to have hijack. There will be an internet quake, as we may call it. We'll have an internet quake, given the numbers that we already have at the beginning. Also, we have been talking about Cadmo, knowledge of our company of Onpassive also is interpreted by CATMO. CATMO, CATMO. They will have the CAT and the MO. The CAT, the C stands for the complete digital solution.
Somewhere do you want to go to?
Complete digital solution. The A stands for automated or artificial intelligence. The T stands for targeted traffic. And M stands for money. The O stands for over deliver by Onpassive. So we have the CAT. So people, many of us are looking for the MO without the C, without the CAT. So you must first have the CAT before you have the MO. So we're encouraging all of us as you get yourself knowledgeable in our products, you are also preparing yourself with the CAT before the MO comes. Okay. We are excited about this new phase of our company, and very soon we'll be having, of course, people who did not ask for withdrawals will soon be asking for withdrawals. I would just like to refresh our minds again on how withdrawals have to be done. In our, when you sign into your OES, if you have a withdrawal, we know how the commissions are paid. The first product, the first customer is 100%. Then above that, the first customer is 25% for other subsequent customer. Of course, our company is the first company in life ever to be that it pays commissions on the first purchase. On the first purchase, it pays commissions. And of course, when you break even after the first purchase, it means that you're already on profit in the second purchase. So from those amounts are already withdrawable. So when you get to your back office, the amount that you can withdraw is in your wallet. So you click on your wallet, you go to the payout part of your wallet, which is always in green. You see the amount there. So if you want to withdraw, you click on withdraw. And of course, it would ask you whether you want to continue, you continue. When you continue, then there will be an interface that will come up. It will show you two things, whether you want to withdraw using the bank or crypto. If you want to use the bank, there will be information there that they will expect from you. So you fill all the information. Some of it is already filled. The others you need to fill. You need to fill your country. You need to fill a bank account. You need to fill, of course, your IBAN number, of course, which you get from your bank. You have it from your bank. And of course, you confirm the IBAN number. That, of course, again, you get it from your bank. Then you give the bank name and the branch name of your bank. Those, and then you have the SWIFT code. Again, all of those things, you get it from your bank. And then you put the currency in which you want to withdraw, of course, which is you, depending on where you are, you put the currency for that place. And then, of course, you hit on next, and of course, it takes you to another interface where you will be asked to now process your withdrawal. As of now, we know that payments from the bank would have a processing fee of $20. But hopefully that with the new system, it may be the same or less. So we just wait. For now, we wait. But as before now, it's $20. That is for the bank. If you choose to withdraw by crypto, you click on crypto, and then they'll ask for your wallet address. You put your wallet address and, of course, the amount, and then you click on go. And, of course, you'll be told the rest of the steps you do. Those are the simple steps on how to withdraw by crypto or by bank. Only if you have the commissions, withdrawable commissions already in your back office. That is what we're expecting to be doing very soon. And we should remember again, as we've been saying, that the Onpassive, you don't need to wait for the end of the month to do withdrawals. As soon as there is enough money in your back office, in your wallet that you want to withdraw, you withdraw at any time. that you want to, if the system allows you to do that. Because the system, when you withdraw, you must wait until the payment is done before you can do another withdrawal. Okay, next I want to touch on this. There are some of us, I don't know how many of us have problems with our O Connect after we registered. There are some people who, after paying for their O Connect, it has not yet appeared in their OES. I think recently there has been an appeal for those people who have problems with their the O Connect, not yet in their OES, to supply the following bits of information before the 20th. We're already on the 18th. So you need to give your name, your first name and your last name, your OES ID, which you find on top or under my profile. Under the profile, you see your OES number there, or when you just open, log into your account, you find it on top. Then you have your email address, of course, that is what you log in before entering the OES. Then you have the date of subscription. When did you do the payment? How did you subscribe? Was it using the bank? If you use a bank, please, you need to give the 16 digit numbers of the card that you use, whether it was a debit card or a credit card. You need to give that 16-digit number and the expiry of that card, not the security number. Please never give out your security number to any person. That is for the bank. And then for crypto, you need to supply the wallet address that you used. When you do that, you send the information to our leader, Collins Mana, or to Bob Takusi. If there are any people who have this and you don't have their numbers, you can get to any of us leaders who will be able to give you the numbers. But I think Collins is in our forum here. I think it's in Onpassive Bamenda 1. So you can often get his number from there and reach him. So my dear leaders, I'm very excited to be with you again. And I think I would allow us to continue with our excitement, to express our excitement. If there are any questions for us to ask, we ask so that we can have clarity. Thank you very much. Over to you, John. Hello, Leader John. Are you here?
Yes. Hello, Vivi. Yeah, thank you very much for that presentation. It is precise. It has been precise. You've been to the point, and I think thank you for the presentation. We cannot really thank you enough. Anybody who makes an effort to help other people deserves a thank you from time to time. So we're grateful for the presentation. And now we are open up to discussions. You know, the theme for today is how do we get more and more engaged? And most of the presentations that he has given you today is around that theme, because if we are sitting on the fence, I started by making reference to the Humpty Dumpty who fell from the wall and then was scattered to pieces. If you sit on the wall, eventually you'll be the loser. So our idea here today is for us to chat, is for us to look for ways of getting more and more engaged. If they're telling you about, maybe you made a payment, the O Connect is not showing in your back office or in your OES, they're telling you how you should get that corrected. Those are all strategies to get all of us involved. Because if you are not smelling it, you are not feeling it, then there must be something wrong. It means you don't have the vision. It means you are really standing somewhere far off from the trend of the company. So now we are opening up the floor for questions and discussions. So if you want to say something, please can indicate with the show of by raising your hand, or electronically, or if your video is on and you send your hand up, you can still see it. Okay, we'll have the hand of the man.
Yeah, Mr. Emmanuel.
You're welcome.
Mr. Emmanuel.
Okay, good evening and well done, sir. for your wonderful presentation, opening our eyes on the 5 pillars and also letting us know so many things. I once opened my back office and I went to my subscription.
Yep.
When you get my subscription there, you see some numbers or a caption by users subscribed.
Yep.
Sometimes I see the first time I saw 69 users subscribed at my place. Later, I went there, it was 96.
Yep.
Another time I went there, I went there to check again, and it has come to 67. I don't know if someone have any idea about that user subscribed. If anyone have any idea or any explanation, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you very much again. I have been watching also that discrepancy on my subscription, especially under that user subscribe. The user subscribe from to my understanding. This one technically would have it actually from the company leadership, the top leadership. But to my understanding, it's a reflection of those that you have brought in. And it seems that at the end of every extension, the number is adjusted upwards. But why this brought it down again, I don't understand. Because in some of my accounts, that is what has happened. The numbers went up and came down. But in some others, in some of my accounts, they have continued going upwards. So, Mr. Emmanuel, to me, what I can say from my understanding now is that they are an indication of your team size. And this team size is evaluated. I don't know what they used to evaluate it at the end of every cycle. And you know that every cycle is a month or after every renewal. So this would need to get the explanation, especially when business begins. So I think that is what I can tell you. If Leader John has some other thing, John, you can say it.
I think sometimes if you have that adjustment and you are sure of, I'm sure that BB, I'm sure that you are sure of your own numbers. I don't know that Emmanuel is sure of the number that he knows. That's the first thing. You know you have the number that is supposed to be there. The next thing too is that what I can suggest to is that sometimes during when the tech guys are working and moving data up and down, maybe you might have some discrepancies. When those discrepancies occur as a result of their work, eventually it will come back to the original thing. I suppose that's what I suppose. Otherwise, we're going to just pose a question to the leadership.
Okay, thank you.
Are we okay, Mr. Emmanuel?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Okay, so the bottom line here is that all of us leaders here, we should know in our back office, under subscription, there is a point there on my users. There is a figure there which reflects the size of your team. And that figure increases after every cycle of business. That figure increases. So that is all what we can know now. But I think that we'll be able to know with deeper clarity as business actually begins again.
Okay, thank you. I think I'm fine.
Okay, Mr.
But I've hardly seen anything. Mine have remained stagnant. I've never seen a change.
Mine has been growing. in all my accounts.
Mine too, it goes up. Sometimes it goes up to 96. The last time I checked, it has dropped to 69 again. And and my number, my affiliates too are more than that number.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
we'll just wait as we said. Let's go. But
Exactly. Sure.
it's an indication of your team. That is clear.
Team. Okay.
It's an indication of your team.
Okay.
Madam
All
Tanto,
right.
your hand is up. You are welcome.
Thank you, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I also have a problem. I subscribed for my elder sister. When I opened her account last time, I saw that she was subscribed to O Connect, but the $200 were still in her account. So I didn't understand. And after a few days, when I opened the account again, I saw that the $200 were not there. She had zero O coin, or let me say 200 O coin, zero O coin at this time. But when I checked the link that I sent to her before we subscribed for, before we registered her, the money is not there
All right.
in
Okay,
that my
madam.
link.
Okay, madam. Let's just address that. If you have another worry, first, has she? Let me ask you one question. Does she have any person in her team?
Nobody.
Okay, all right. So the answer is zero. She should have zero there because that money which was inside the office, inside the wallet, has been used to purchase the O Connect. So she has zero. Any value
Yes.
that you see inside her wallet, subsequently, will be when she has people who have entered her team. The next person that will come, they will pay 100%. Like now, it is 190 for affiliates. If it is the founder, no, it should be for affiliates since you don't have any founder. For an affiliate now, it's 190. So if she pays, if a new affiliate comes in now and pays, she will have $190 in her account. So I think there is nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with her account. As long as showing
Yes.
00, and then if you look at O Connect, she has the O Connect is there live, then there's no problem with her account.
Yes, I understand that one. My problem is that normally the money that she used in, or that we used in subscribing for All Connect for her, would have been uh, uh, in my account, the account whose link was sent to her, but the money is not there.
Okay, that means that you do not have the commission. Is she a direct sponsor? You are the direct sponsor of the person. You are the
Yes.
person. So please, that I think this is something which we have been talking of earlier on, and you need to get to support, right?
Yes, sir.
You need to report that to support. You need to also give you know how to go to support, right?
No, I don't know.
If you don't know, then after this, please, we can one-on-one. I can tell you how to do it.
Okay, sir.
Right? Yes, you get to support and raise a ticket. Then obviously, obviously the problem will be handled.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Make sure you check your. Make sure you check your users to be sure that the person you are talking about is listed
Good. Thank you.
under
Thank
your
you, John.
user.
Yes. Have you seen under your users that the person's name is there? That's
Yes, I checked.
Under
Yes,
your
she was there with another person. She was there with another person. The person did not subscribe. She is the one who subscribed. So, but there's nothing there in that account.
No, in
Zero
your
point.
account, excuse me, not in that account, in your account who proposed the link, because it should be come but to you, not to the person.
Yeah, it should come to me. I'm talking about that link, the link that I sent to her. That account, which is my own, there is nothing there. It's zero O coin.
All right, we'll look at it together.
Okay, sir.
Yes, John.
Next thing, you, because when you were explaining it, I heard you say that you saw that the person subscribed. It is certain that the person subscribed?
Yes, I did.
Do
I
you
did
have
for
evidence
her.
Okay,
I'm the
I'm
one who
just saying so
subscribed.
because earlier on, okay, you are not subscribed. Okay, then that's okay. Just when you come to that account, that just verify and be sure that it's listed as we said. Then you do what BB has just told you.
Yeah, madam, before we meet, please, can you find out from your wallet? You know the date that you did that subscription. You check on your wallet whether there is any information about that person, that the referral. You check it, please.
Oh, okay, I'll check.
Yes.
And make hay while the sun shines, because we are already 18th evening, so tomorrow is 19th, and submission latest is Monday. So please make hay while the sun shines, madam.
Yeah, her problem is even her own problem is that of commission, leader Tayin. Her problem is that of commission. She has actually subscribed, and she hasn't got. One of her referrals has. Yes, there is no commission in her own account.
Yes.
So it's a different problem from this other problem that I presented.
Yes. So since it's time for problems, she should just present it.
Yes. So when you do that,
yes, I'll do so.
Okay. Mr. James, your hand is up. Oh, Madam Tanto, is there another problem?
No, I don't have any problem again.
Okay, Mr. James, over to you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Mr. John, thank you very much for the nice presentation. Thank you very much. Yes, I have one question. Yes. The affiliates we are bringing in, let's say they subscribe for OConnect and they are using it. Okay, the users, not the affiliates. So let's say they are using it and then their subscription has expired. Do they have to also subscribe again from their pocket, or automatically they will also have to subscribe from the company's commission they will be taking? Because I know we have affiliates and normal users. So if the person is just a normal user and he has subscribed to use the OConnect, the paid version, when the subscription is over, does he have to subscribe from his pocket again, or automatically he will get money in the wallet to support or to subscribe again?
Thank you very much, Mr. James. That is a question, a very, very important question, which all of us should really get very clear here, and which I think we addressed it earlier on. You see, when business started and we were allowed to bring in affiliates, Mr. James, we are all called affiliates.
Okay.
The founders are called early bird affiliates. Those who came in later on are also called affiliates. As of now, we know that the company told us that the early bird affiliates will have traffic when business starts, meaning therefore that if their OConnect expired, by the time it expired, they will have traffic and commissions in their wallets to now pay for the next cycle. For the new affiliates, we can't say for sure whether there is going to be traffic for them. That question is above our answer now, because we made sure that we told our leader they should be cautious. Don't push the new affiliates to pay. Allow them to pay by anxiety. Don't say that you pay and then you will have given traffic, because for now we don't have it. But we know that subsequently all of us would have domain names, and therefore all of us would have traffic. So, but for now, for this early bird traffic, we don't yet know. Does it solve your problem? Hello, Mr. James.
I get it. Yes, I get it.
Okay.
I get it. So the main thing is now, if we are prospecting to the people, we shouldn't tell them that when they pay once from their pocket, they will get commission to be paying for the rest. so they don't pay from their pocket again. We shouldn't tell them that.
Yes, let's be cautious. To be on the safer side. Let's not do that. Let's just give them the product, tell them about the product, and if they want to pay, tell them the benefits in the long run. If they want to pay, let them pay. But don't
Okay.
put this thing of second payment or second payment out of pocket twice to them, because that applies only to the early bird affiliates.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get it.
Right.
Thank you.
All right. Leader John, except you have some other thing to add, John. Hello? John is not there. Okay. Any other concern, please? We are ready. Any concern?
The little thing I wanted to add was that instead of $200, they are supposed to pay. They receive the moment they register. They receive $10, which features in their back office. So when they pay, they only pay 190. And so for that idea of letting them know whether they should have traffic or not, we don't have to let that known to them, but we tell them the advantages, because once they pay, they are affiliated. They have a right to have a meeting like any other person, and they can have up to so many tens of thousands of people. Like if somebody is running a church, it's possible for him to have as many people as possible to attend his seminar, his church services, provided the people are registered. And when they register, it's certain that he's going to earn a commission. That's a little addition I had for that.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Tim. I think we should just be cautious with these new affiliates, that we don't give them the anxiety that we ourselves, like all affiliates have, or the early bird affiliates have, because we don't have the answer yet from the company hierarchy. Okay, leaders, the room is open. We have where those who came in later on that we did not recognize, all of you are welcome, please. All of you have not called your name, you are all welcome.
Yes, I had something to say about traffic and affiliates. Like if you go to your back office, you see after the total revenue, you can see total users, and these total users are composed from affiliates which you register and also traffic. Hello.
Yes,
Hello?
please.
Can I?
Yes.
Is it? Am I audible?
Yeah,
Okay,
you are
yes.
now on. You're on now. You're on. You're on, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to add some perspective, a little bit of perspective to this idea of not just telling the affiliates that are going to have this, are going to have that. But when you talk to your team members, you understand them, you know who they are, you present the company to them, you explain the potential if you can, and tell them that, well, if you are like me, I like to take some bit of risk. And that our company, I know our CEO is somebody who likes that people should come in when they are not certain about the money.
Hello, John. You have muted yourself.
It went off again.
Okay.
It is again. I was just saying that when I talk to people, first of all, I understand who the people are. Each person I talk to, I know who the person is. I present the potential of the company. I tell them what risks I have taken. I say I'm looking at the potential. I'm not looking at what I can get now. So when you are pleased and I have some little money, well, that make it, that's good. But if I were in your place, this is what I will do. Let them be the people to take the opportunity, because as we're talking like this, I say we should not assure them, but the way I feel is that Ash is somebody who would like to give back to people when they come in, when they show the confidence. If you come in as an affiliate a new affiliate and you are not sure that they'll give you something and you come in and pay, those are the kind of people that I would like to go for. So if you understand somebody, you meet somebody, you put the cards like that on the table, the people will take the decision. If they are the kind of people are really true people, then they will come in. If not, they can stay and wait until they see you getting the money. Put the cards open to them. If they do it, fine. If not, they use the free version until it is clear for them to pay.
Thank you, Leader John. I think that's the same perspective that I was talking to Mr. James. I think it's all clear to us, all leaders. We have, all of us are leaders. We have affiliates. We have the early bird affiliates, and we have the new affiliates in our teams. I have a number of new affiliates that have subscribed, and I did not push them, and they subscribed. I told them that, well, if the company gives you traffic, fair and good. If it doesn't, please, you just know that it is your risk that you have taken, as what John has said. Thank you. Please, we're free. Reactions, comments, questions. Yeah, Mr. James, your hand is up again.
My hand is up again.
Yes.
About the free version of OConnect, I know that at the moment, because of the extension that's going on, is helping all of us. Even if you haven't subscribed, you can still use the free version, create meetings, and do other things. But this thing has been a headache for me a bit. Let's say other conferencing softwares, that one, even if you are using the free version, you can still create meeting yourself. But the OConnect, after the 14 days, I know for now the extension is there, but let's say the extension is over, can those using the free version, can they still create meeting themselves, or they always have to join a meeting that maybe someone has subscribed and was able to create, and they will join it, but they can't create meeting themselves when the 14 days is over?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. James. Your questions are very pertinent. I think let's get again this very clear. When we join the OAS as a new affiliate, as a new affiliate, you are asked to take the option of 14 days trial. Within the 14 days trial, if you want to subscribe, you subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, you continue. During those 14 days, exceptionally, you can set up a webinar. But after this 14 days, you cannot set up a webinar. As of now, you can only attend a webinar. That is what is holding now with the present package of OConnect. We know, and from our CEO's, his strength of his mind, is the way he talks, we know that in the next packages, we may be able to see one of the smallest package is my own thought, that the smallest package may be a free one, and then the rest of the packages paid hierarchically depending on the size of your meeting room. But for now, Mr. James, if you have not paid for OConnect, you cannot organize a webinar when your 14 days trial passes. I don't know whether that makes any sense.
Yes, I get it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. James.
All right.
But we should be optimistic. I'm very optimistic that one of the packages would be the smallest package, maybe a free package. That is from my own thinking. Yes, maybe
that's reasonable enough.
Yes,
that's reasonable enough.
Yes, and then the other ones which are bigger, maybe You would be paid hierarchically depending on the size of your meeting room. Madam Tanto, your hand is up again.
Yes, sir. Sorry to take you back. Apparently, when I joined, I came in a bit late, and you were explaining something concerning the appearance of the CEO on 360 the other day. He said something about payments processors. I did not quite understand it. Seemingly, you were explaining it when I just came in, so I didn't get it very well. Because a friend just called me from the US and said, "Oh, have you not heard that everything has been unblocked? We are fine. Very soon you see money in your wallet." So I was like, I did not really understand what Mr. Ash said the other day very well.
All right, thank you, madam. It means you did not attend the webinar on Thursday. The webinar on Thursday centered on the 3-point agenda of Ash on OP360 of Wednesday. And for the benefit of those who were not there, those 3 points were: point number 1, that the monies that were being held by the processors since September, the money now has been released and is on its way into the bank account of Onpassive. When it enters the office, the bank account of Onpassive, they will be able now to start business, pay the commissions which are being withheld, and of course, business would go ahead. Second point, that the processors which the company has taken advantage to start developing are already on the point of trial, and that the first one was supposed to go live yesterday. So they want to try it, and if it works, then they will start receiving money when we start on this new phase, and subsequently the ones that are going to come after would come in until at such a point where all the processors would be Onpassive processors. Then the third thing was that OConnect is being revamped, it's being updated, and that a new version of the mobile app is going to come up very soon. And lastly, that Verify is almost done, and that it will also be introduced as soon as possible. Those are the things that we said on Thursday. So I think that does that make sense to you?
Yes, I can now understand.
Yeah, but again, that from the word you said, that somebody can say money will be an account. Again, we will not be saying that money will just fall into people's accounts. This is not a get-rich scheme type of business. You have money in your wallet depending on whether you are working. Otherwise, you wait for the company to work for you, and the customers will be coming bit by bit, and your wallet will be growing bit by bit. I think this is the mentality that we should absorb from the company and be able to give out. Because some people just think that your wallets will just be filled with money. Coming from where? It must come from your sales. If you have one, 100%. The next one, 25%. And then that is how the customers should be increasing as AI sends customers to you. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, that is important. The emphasis you have made is important because the person who called you and spoke in that manner definitely has not been following. Definitely have not been following meetings. So those who have not been following meetings will just get on and say, "Oh, they heard about money," and then they go to the account to see if there's money there. So it's important for us to understand that first you have a lot that will be cleared pending withdrawals. So there are people who know that they will have money in their account. So if you don't have money showing in your account, or if you did not ask for this thing, you should not be expecting something now. So I think that is important. Okay, someone else. Madam, your hand.
No, is still Madam Evelyn's hand. Is Madam Mr. Emmanuel's hand is up. There are two hands up, Mr. James and Mr. Emmanuel.
Okay. Yes.
Just wait. Okay, Madam Evelyn, are we okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay.
I'm okay.
All right. All right. Okay. So, that's what the good news is, that the money that the company was being held by the processors is now ready on its way to the bank account. So our nightmare, the nightmare of the company, is now a forgotten past.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Mr.
That's fine.
Emmanuel, before Mr. James, Mr. Emmanuel, please. Mr. Emmanuel.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Concerning the money issue, I remember us said the money will be at the Bank of Onpassive. Then when it has come, all those who have done withdrawals, they will clear all of them off before business will start. So the person who told you money, if you don't have affiliates in your team who have subscribed to some of the products, or you don't have anybody under you, you shouldn't expect any withdrawals. So
Of
that is
course.
what I want to. I
Emphasize.
want to contribute now.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel, for the emphasis. Yes. So we're saying that money will not just come from nowhere, it comes from the effort. That is why all this time we'll be talking of us making some effort. The company is going to do the heavy lifting, but we must make some effort by sharing our links. And the company is thanking us who now have some little thing in our wallets in that manner. So when you bring in one person, they give you 100%. The next one is 25% each on to infinity. Thank you again, Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. James, you have lowered your hand. Okay, Mr. James.
Yes. I just wanted to ask something about this one. I think I wanted to ask it at the end of the meeting before, but let me ask. It's about the O Connect. I don't know if people have used phone to join before. Anytime you join and maybe you didn't touch your screen and the screen is gone off, maybe to sleep. When you touch it and you come back, the system will refresh, and then whatever they are saying, you lose that point. Then the system will have to refresh before you can start hearing what they are saying. I don't know if you able to have experienced that before. It's my phone, so I wanted to ask at the end of the meeting before.
Yeah, Mr. James, I think the advice that I want to give every person is that if you are using your phone, make sure you have the app which is meant for the phone.
Okay.
Yes, please download the app from your back office or from the company's website.
Okay.
They are being updated weekly, so make sure you use that one because it's adapted to the phone. If you are using the web to access or connect on your phone, it would not work the same as the app which has been done particularly for the phone. And that is why there is a version for Android and another one for
desktop.
No, the other companies, Apple. There is one for Apple and one for Android. Then we don't have desktop. We don't yet have desktop apps now. We are using only the system to do that. So that question about the fluctuation, I cannot answer it because most of the time I use but my laptop to receive. I don't know, Mr. John.
Yeah, it's on the table.
Yeah, Mr. John.
I didn't get. There was a breakage on my part. I didn't get the part well.
Yeah,
you can refresh it.
Mr. James, you said when? Can you just repeat the what you said?
Yes, I said when, let's say, as I'm listening, if I did not touch my phone screen and the screen go to sleep, that the screen becomes black. When I click on it and come back to life, I have to the meeting will refresh, and I will not hear anything till it refreshes and come back to normal before I can hear the meeting going on. In that case, things that they have said within that period is gone. I will not be able to hear them anymore.
have something to say about that.
Uh,
Yeah, those of you who are
uh,
using the phone most of the time. Let Mr. John and after that, Mr. Tay.
okay, I think sometimes we have, especially here in Africa, have a lot of problems with bandwidth. So
Bandwidth.
sometimes when there's that fluctuation, and then the bandwidth goes very low, the tendency is that the thing will begin to shut down. That's why the lights will go up. Because normally, if we're talking like this, the thing is not, if there's good bandwidth, it will not go up. The lights will not go up for you to go and touch. So sometimes when you have the bandwidth going very low, or because of that fluctuation, it may go off. And when it goes off, it means that the system might even shut down. Because, okay, like now, I've been talking to you. When my bandwidth, I've gone out of the meeting about uh, 3 or 4 times. Or sometimes it just ceases, it comes back. So I think most of those problems are as a result of the fluctuations in bandwidth. So when you do it that way, you just need to refresh and continue your meeting.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
what I understand from it.
Thank you. I wanted you people to say it from that end. Since
Yes, and then
Mr.
excuse me.
Tay.
Yes, I have 2 phones. The first phone I had used to behave like that, but the second one I have, even if it goes up, I still continue to hear. Then I touch the screen and it comes back, and I begin to see the images, so I don't lose any sound. I think it's a question of the phone and
The device.
sorry, yes, the phone and the device. Yeah, the device.
device.
That's because most of the time we use just our phones. I have 2, and then the first phone which I had, Bibi, you know about the second phone. That's when since I had it, I've never had that problem. But I used to have it before, but now it's not so. So it's important for us to have updated versions of our phone, and also to clear the cache very often, and also to watch out when the brick and mortar products of Onpassive will come out, because I'm sure such products, when they come out, we're going to solve the problems permanently. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tim. So there are 2 answers, Mr. James. One, the bandwidth of your internet, and secondly, your device. So your device may not have enough space, right? And if it has limited space, you have those breakdowns and you don't have recovery quickly. But you have a big space, then the recovery will be faster. I think that is just what is there.
Okay.
Does
Thank you.
that make sense? Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
As for the space I have, maybe the other one is the cost. So I'll try and solve it, because I don't experience that on my laptop. So
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, but webinars are best on the laptop. They're best because everything is wonderful. Yeah, reactions, please. Questions, reactions. Those who are new, please, you are free to react. Mr. Enoch from Ghana. We have a second Emmanuel from Ghana. You're welcome. That's good. Our brothers is wonderful. We are all welcome. So
Thank you.
We have the room is open to. Let's not keep. Not only a few people should talk. Let all of us. We are all leaders, right? Let's show our excitement of what is on the way to us.
Yeah, that's right. Because when we exchange like this, when we exchange in discussions, it means that we're preparing each other towards meeting our growing our teams. Because when we talk, we understand more, and by the time you meet somebody and want to introduce Onpassive, the task will be easier. And I think everybody should try to participate and see something. The most important thing for our webinars is that when the size is not very big, many of us will have the time to talk. But when we go into a webinar, when there are 500, 1,000 people, you have just a few people who can talk. And there are people sitting in those meetings with problems and they cannot escape. So I think this is an opportunity for us to talk as many times as we can. And that will be very helpful. So please, even if you have nothing to, even you have nothing to see, you should behave like that neighbor in China who got up and said that what he wanted.
Mm.
To say has been said.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, I wanted to say that at this point in time, it's really difficult I've been finding it difficult to convince people again because, given this time that we have been somehow quiet, we've been trying to work, but people are so skeptical about the whole issue, and one finds it really difficult to have new affiliates. I was proposing we have a certain project in church, and I was proposing to the women that they should register. It's free, so that we can be able to connect online and do discussions. Because in town like this, it's very difficult for people to meet. So if we could go online, the moment I was saying it, since I've been talking about it, another woman just catch in that no, I have a Zoom link that is paid for in my office, so we can use it. And all the others said, yeah, we prefer but that Zoom link that she has, instead of us going to register for a non-passive, something like that they don't know. So this time around, as we're saying, it's really difficult to have affiliates. People are instead, I know my colleagues who are instead mocking at me that where is what
Maybe,
you
Bibi,
were
let me
talking about.
respond.
Yeah. Okay. John, over to you.
Okay, Madam Evelyn, I think let
Yes,
me disagree with you, Russ, that this is the easiest time for people into Onpassive. The easiest. If I were in your place in that group, what I would have done is I would target one or two influential members in that group and work with them one-on-one. And then what will you do?
okay,
You do the presentation one-on-one with them, and then you set up O Connect and show them. The two of you will get into O Connect meeting. You sit like this, you explain, you set up a meeting, you sign up the person, and then he sees himself or themselves being able to attend the webinar. Even show the person how to set up a webinar if they are friendly with the phone. Now, by the time you come into that meeting, before you talk, there are already two people who know what you are talking about. And when you mention, they'll be the first person to react, and you'll find that before long you get them registered. Secondly,
okay,
now you do not need people to pay. They do not need to pay. So what I'm saying is that do not give up. Work with two. If you, at least in your group, you have people who are close to you. First, target those people individually and see what you can do. I hope you can set up a meeting.
yes,
Okay, if you can set up a meeting, that's good. Because what we're trying to do now is that you are telling them that, look, what I'm presenting to you is cheaper, it is better, and it is cheaper. This is it. Everything is better about it. The Zoom is way behind what you have. So go that way, get the individuals, try with them one-on-one. Once there's no, you can even show them how to set up a webinar using their 2-week trial, the 14-day trial. 1-2 people in a group, influential people. Once they support an idea that you have brought up, that the end. And then you see that one person just got up and the whole thing ended. So do not give up. Just work with yourself. And very soon you'll be okay.
Yeah, I think that it's a good strategy. I will try.
Yes. Okay, madam. That's fine. And don't pursue. Explain to people. Let their own imagination, let their own inner selves make the choice. Don't choose for them. Yes, we explain, and they're about to. Okay, if they don't, allow them. Please, later on, they will come back to you and say, "Oh, that thing that you were asking me, what is it all about again now?" That is what I have. I've had people like that. I talked to them sometime earlier. They did not listen to me, but now they are now coming back to say, "Please, can you represent what you told me earlier on?" And then they get more interested. That's how human beings are. At times you have to go. It goes in stages. At times, some people just want to. Some other people, it takes a lot of time before they actually get convinced. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget to use a feature like the board, the whiteboard.
Mhm.
You can use one. That's an attractive feature that you can show somebody when you sign into the webinar. You just put on the whiteboard, and then the person, if people are able to interact using the whiteboard, that would be a great thing.
Mhm.
So we are because earlier on, let me tell you that it was difficult earlier on because people needed to pay money in order to have access to the system. Now you can have access to the system and free products without paying any money.
Mhm.
So that is why it is easy. So just go that way. I'm sure that it's going to work. Just but don't mention about money.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Mr. Tamofo
But
David.
I mean,
Yes, please. Yes, John.
I was asking whether she's in Bamenda or Yaoundé.
She's in Yaoundé. She's in Yaoundé.
Okay.
Yeah, I was telling Mr. Tamofo that he says has no sound. Please, can you sign out and sign back? Well, you may be able to get the sound. It depends on your bandwidth most of the time. Your internet connection may have problems. So please do that. Let's see whether it will get through this time. The floor is open. Reactions, questions. Mhm.
I think Mr. Enoch from Ghana wanted to talk. I don't know whether he's around or he has gone.
Okay, Mr. Enoch, I called him. He did not say anything. I don't see him again. It seems as if he's gone.
Yeah, it's not. It looks like
And I think Emmanuel too is around.
Yeah,
Emmanuel.
yes, I talked about the second Emmanuel. I said I wanted him to say something.
Emmanuel Asmeni. I think the second name didn't come. So if he's around, you can just give us a word at least.
Mr. Emmanuel, please. Your second name, we don't have it. So it appears just like Emmanuel. So if you get the floor, unmute yourself. You're already unmuted. Please, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I've been following all this while. It's just that currently where I am located, there is a blackout. So I'm managing my phone battery for a while to follow what is going on. That's why I've been quiet for a while. But all the same, I think whatever interaction we are having is quite educative, and I think we should have series of such continuously. It will help all of us whilst we wait for the actual rollout of the actual product of the OConnect. I think kudos to the leaders and those who organized the meeting. I think our leader from Ghana, being Emmanuel Ataboy, our Reverend, he has also done well. He introduced these things to us, and I want to say a big thank you to him. And I know that the future is great for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. We are all in the same boat, driving towards the same direction. So I think no matter in what part of Africa we are holding our hands. This company, this God-given company to us, is going to change the face of Africa. It is us that Ash is targeting. The poorest people of the earth are from Africa and the less other developed countries, and is out to change the future. So let's embrace it. Let's embrace the journey and make sure more and more of us try to join. Many people are not convinced, but the more times we talk, we know that we'll have more people getting into the boat. So please, is a correction of the corruption. And of course, it is going to reduce the gap, the yawning gap between the heavy pocketed capitalists and those downtrodden poor people in the less developed country, Africa being the heart of it. Thank you very much. The floor is open to all of us.
I will remind everybody, please make sure you know how to set up the webinar. At least 2 people. If you don't know, call any of the leaders one-on-one, and then we will put through. Please, because when you are talking to somebody about Onpassive, then you set up that webinar. That's something concrete that you're showing somebody. Even though it is abstract, it's not, you can't touch it, but it is something concrete that that you have to show. This is our first product. This is what we are selling to make money. And you can also make money if you choose to. So please, every one of us should know how to set up a webinar, so that you talk to somebody, at the end of it, you sign the person up, you set up a webinar there and then for the two of you, and the person connects, and that is it. You'll be excited. Say, no, this is what we're going to sell. You know Zoom? You ask the person, do you know Zoom? He says, yes. Zoom is a multi-billion-dollar company. What we have now is even better and bigger than Zoom. So it's going to be a multi-billion-dollar company. That's what you use to have money. And other products are lined up, and you will make money from all those products if you want. So please, we have a lot to work with. Initially, it was difficult because there was nothing. When we're bringing in people when we were in 2020, there was nothing to show in terms of a product.
That's it.
In terms of that you convince somebody, but now we have something in hand. You can use it. If your family members have been very resistant, set up a meeting and let them attend. After that, they will know that you're serious. Your classmates, your social groups, all of those things. This is what we have. This is what we have for sale. Okay, there are some hands up again.
Yeah, Mr. James.
Yes. Yes. I just want to ask this particular feature in OConnect, the trimming function of the OConnect. I don't know how it works. I don't know if like it's working or they are now developing it. So John, is it working?
Mr. James, the previous version of OConnect, you could stream directly if you had a YouTube channel. If you had a YouTube with the previous session. With this session, I have not yet tried. I don't have a live, but I know that people who are live saying we're doing it. Do you have a live set? Do you have a live? You have a channel?
Yes, please. I have a YouTube channel.
Normally, if it's working, you just hit on it, and of course, it's going to take you to YouTube, and then you choose your channel, and that will be off for the first time. Next time, it will just go straight to your channel. If it does not go, then it means that they are still reworking to relaunch it, but it was formally
Okay.
there. Yes, it was
Okay.
formally there. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
For now, most people they just record and then after that they stream.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. But
All
formally
right.
you could do that straight away. You just hit on the stream and then it takes you to YouTube and then you select your channel and then it goes there. And that
Okay.
some we are very sure that in this new package, in the new packages that are coming up, it will be live. It will be live there. And that's clear.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
grateful.
Yeah.
I think my battery is waxing off. So
Okay.
if you see me off, then it means my battery. We have light out. So
Thank you. We
if
have.
you see me, if you don't
Sorry.
see me, then it means my battery is off.
Sorry.
The
Sorry.
same here. The same
Sorry.
here. Bye bye.
Sorry, Mr. Emmanuel. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
But
These are the problems in our countries. They are the same problems throughout Africa. Mr. Chumbo, your hand is up.
Yes. Okay.
Mr. Chumbo.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Yeah, my problem is just setting up a seminar. That's I would really like to do it. Though I've done it with Mr. John, I would just like to do it again and again.
It's fine.
So
Good.
because when you do it, though people in my group they are not. They always say, "Oh, that you are a thing. You people, you've been talking. What have we seen?" But I really like to redo it again, because if you are depending on people, you will never go anywhere.
We can do it among ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those of us who are always there, it's good we know, as Mr. John has said, so that when you talk to somebody, you set up a seminar. So I think it's a very good point.
Let's do one tomorrow.
Uh, tomorrow, tomorrow Sunday.
After
Yeah.
church.
And yeah, and as we have advised, that third option inside our platform is good. Impromptu conference call, go
Yes.
live. It's not one which you prepare for. If you want to talk to people in your team, you just go live. You get
Yes.
you get the link straight away. You send to them, and then of course it takes you for 1 hour. Previously, after the 1 hour, you had the additional hour, 2 hours. But I think one of Aliza was saying that after the hour, it breaks off. So, but I don't. I think.
Yes. Yes. I had that experience today. It was so good. But after an hour, it went off, and there was
Yeah,
no provision for extension. So I'm
but
suggesting to Mr. Chumbo that tomorrow after church we can
okay,
use the link, and then from there we educate ourselves.
right. Yes,
Yeah,
that's fine. That's
I
fine.
think that would be good.
Okay.
But after church, precisely when, of course, we'll always be around the
We hear they're
sisters.
warning that tomorrow there should even be no church service. So tomorrow after 12 we can do it.
Yes, there's no church service tomorrow. I've been told.
Yes.
These
At
boys
12.
are so.
General,
Okay. All right. So uh, our knowledge of our product is very important in order to disseminate our company. If we don't know how to use the first product, that's the product that we're selling. You can't sell something which you don't know what it is. So let's be able to put
Yeah,
our hands on it every day. Every day, let's try one time, and of
yeah.
course, we'll be able to arrive. Mr. Doom, your hand is up.
Yes, Grand Ambassadors, good evening. I'm very pleased to be here.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you're getting me.
5 on 5, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So grateful. I came in late and then so internet has been disturbing.
Okay.
I am really happy to be here. And today I have noticed that there are many people than usual. It shows that things are heating up.
Of
But I
course.
had a worry with O Connect. Yeah, I have this problem with O Connect. I don't know whether the desktop O Connect works or it's only for me. Because each time I had downloaded the desktop app of O Connect, each time I use it, they say error logging in. So I don't know
Uh,
whether any person has that problem too, or it is from my end.
Mr. I don't see any desktop or connect app yet. There's no app for desktop yet. You downloaded it from where? Because there's no
Yes,
desktop.
when you start a webinar, there is when you start a webinar, there are options that continue using browser or download the desktop app. So I chose that download the desktop app, and when I downloaded it, it's right in my computer. But each time I try to open it, it opens up when you even log in. When the machine comes on, the O Connect to start working on the background. Now, if each time I want to use when there's a meeting going on, and I'm asked whether to use the web browser or the desktop app, each time I take the desktop app, it doesn't always connect. So each time I have to go through the web browser.
Yeah, that is just what I'm saying. Because what you are downloading, it doesn't exist in our OES. It doesn't yet exist in our OES because when you open your OES or the website, you will find that there are only those Android and Apple apps that are there, not yet for the desktop.
Yeah.
Even though those options are there when you are launching when you want to launch a website, when you want to launch an O Connect meeting.
I mean,
So yes, or your desktop, please always use the web browser for now.
okay,
Yes, that's one
okay,
that
sir.
works. It
Okay.
works perfectly. We'll be able to get to reach
Okay.
there because our CEO says that we'll be able to get those functional desktop apps later on. But for now, we are using the web browser on the desktop and the computers and the laptops.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, sir. Then I just have an experience to share. We had a family meeting on the 11th of May, and I think we tried to use O Connect. It was just unfortunate that nobody connected from outside. So those of us who were in the meeting, I was the only person being connected, and so I did not really see the experience of linking other people from outside. But it was a good experience. But I had a problem with recording. I struggled to record, and I don't know what happened. It did not record. But later
Yeah,
on, when I tried at a different time to record, the recording went on successfully. I think
yeah,
that day there was a when you click on record, one bar, something a vertical bar comes up. I was not seeing it clearly. It looks like you have to click somewhere in between again before you start recording.
yeah. When you click on
Or it
record,
is the way.
Mr. Doom, when you click on record
Yes,
button,
sir.
there are two options which give you local and the web.
Okay.
Yes, you click on the
Okay.
web. Don't click on local. Click on the web. It's going to record in the cloud, and then you download after your meeting.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yes, yes,
I think I understand.
yes.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm very
You're welcome,
grateful.
sir. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. The family members with whom you had the meeting, did you teach them one on one on how to attend,
No,
how to
that I did
connect?
not do, sir.
Hmm.
I did not. I did not.
That is
I did not. That is where the
that is
problem
the
came
problem.
from. And then, unfortunately, too, we sent
Yes.
out the link just 1 day before the meeting. We sent the
No,
links 1 day
the point
before
I'm
the
trying to make
meeting.
is that, no, the point I'm trying to make is that make sure you engage them one on one and be sure that they can connect. Because the experience
Okay.
is that when you send out a link like that and people don't know, they'll not bother themselves struggling to go through that in order to connect. But if you have worked one on one with them,
Okay.
with everybody, and be sure that they can connect, but then when you set up a meeting,
Mhm.
you two are certain that if they do not connect, it's a problem on network. Point number two, most of our phones need a lot of adjustments in terms of settings for you to be able to attend. Updating certain
Okay.
apps, I mean browser, maybe as they say, clearing the cache. In fact, looking whether downloading the O Connect app is serving the person. So there are a couple of things that you need to do for your in order to prepare people for this for a meeting. So you have to do that in order for the meeting to be successful.
Okay.
So you
That's
need to
good.
do that
Thank
for
you,
your
sir.
family member for the next meeting. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Next time I will try that. Though the work is much, but I will do it. You know, people when they get used to Zoom now to come to O Connect to them now, it's as if it's difficult and so on and so forth. Because we first send out affiliate links so that they should create their own their accounts. I'm sure that is where many of them did not do it. So the day of the meeting now, when they click the link now, it went to their accounts. They just gave up at that point.
You have to
That's what
follow
I
up your
think actually happened.
affiliates. Yes.
Do you know that?
Train them how
Do
to
you know
open
that
the
even those of us who are here, do you know how we are struggling in order to get people even used to all of these things? There were more of people who don't even have an idea.
That's it.
So between now,
That's true.
start working with the family members one after another
That's it.
to be
Okay.
sure that they have the account, to be sure that you sign them up, to be sure that they can connect, all of those things. You have to go through all those things for you to be able to set up a meeting and expect people to attend.
I think that's
Because
true.
first, let me tell you, if you sign up to a meeting without downloading using the app, that version will just clear up whatever data you have very quickly. Clear it off. But if you download the latest version, at least the consumption is not that much, not too much.
Okay.
So keep working from now to the next meeting.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thanks very much.
DB,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Madam Tanto, your hand is still up.
Yes, sir. Uh, I just want to go back to what I said. Uh,
Oh,
I was thinking that except somebody registers, the person cannot connect with you when you send the person a link. So I think I was wrong. It means that if I set up a webinar, I can send the link to somebody who has not yet registered, and then try to connect with the person. Maybe that's where the person can be encouraged to even register.
Madam, no. Before you send a link to any person, the person must have an OES account. You must have an OMail account. Because it's good to start first by making the person have an OAS account before sending the link. Because when you send the link, I expect the person to create the account during the time of the meeting. It's a new, if those of us who are inside are find it difficult, and that's just what Leader John was saying, then what of those people who have not even had to enter the company, who have not yet entered the company? So the best thing first is to let them create their accounts one-on-one, help them create their accounts one-on-one before you send the link for the webinar. Because you can't attend an O Connect meeting if you don't have an account with Onpassive. You can't. Does that make sense? Hello? Madam, we've lost her.
Hello, madam. Yeah,
No,
madam. Hello.
we have lost her.
Yeah, my reaction.
She's not even there again.
My reaction is to call and to madam. This is the action. For instance, in 2020, the meetings that I held here in Bamenda, I bought food. I rented the hall and bought food. A good number of meetings in order to share the idea of Onpassive. But then we did not have. There was nothing like a product like this that we could show. So I'm saying that we need a bit of sacrifice. That's why. Do you know what it means if you put just one person, you sign up one person, and that person has to be linked to you for life? It means that every month, once a person pays, means that every month you are having a commission from that person.
Yes.
The payments are monthly, even though it's not coming from your pocket, but it's coming from the commissions, and you are having it monthly. So you don't expect people to just come in freely with very little or no effort, and they start having money for life. So there should be some difficulty for you to get people on. So get people, they will sign up.
You must understand that this is the cheapest way to get people. I say the heavy lifting has been done by us. You don't need any very elaborate knowledge about the product to teach the person. You are teaching him the basics which you have been taught. And as simple as that, and you get the person registered, you don't pay any money. You are not paying any money for him. He is going to eventually pay when the time comes. You just register him free of charge, like you register somebody on Facebook or like on WhatsApp. And then when he comes in and you create an opportunity where you can share a meeting with him. You can share a link with him, you educate him, give him a tutorial, a brief tutorial, and you share a link with him, and then you have a meeting, and he is good to go. Eventually, in the future, he's already on standby. When time comes, he will ask you to teach him how to do what to do in order to really come in. It's a very simple process, very simple. You don't need to go from city to city to do that. You sit in your house, you're using your phone. This is the cheapest marketing system that Ash has put to work for us. So it's important. It's a question of just preparing ourselves properly, knowing the product well, and then presenting it to someone, or in a group like what Madame Tanto was talking about, like a group of teachers. They are people of the same fold. It will be easy for you to get one or two persons know the product and use it with you, and then the rest is foregone history.
You're right.
Okay. Yeah, two hands were up, James and Golo. Okay, James has put down his own. So there's Mr. Chumbo. Mr. James' hand is down already. So Mr. Chumbo's hand is still up.
No, it's
It's not.
not.
Okay,
It's not.
It's not. Yeah, but I'm listening. I'm getting all what you're saying.
Yeah, so you need to
I
lower your
just said
hand.
No, the hand is lowered.
no,
I don't
it's
see
lowered.
it. I don't see it here, John.
Oh,
Okay, I'm seeing it here.
It has now. It has
I've
come
taken
up
it-
now.
I put yes.
put it now.
I was trying. Let me put it off.
It's off now. Mhm. Let's get used to our
Yes,
OAS, please.
actually, I registered all my 15 members, and I will try to talk to them tomorrow before this meeting, whether any of them, because I've really created all their O Connect or O Mail rather, created O Mail for all of them. I really took time, explained everything I did. But after that, they started asking me, Daddy, I think it's not working. I just said, well, it's okay. But from what if we succeed in contacting them and they see, and eventually when something will come, especially now that there'll be money for commissions or registration of other members, I think maybe some of them will change their mind. So I will make sure I contact some of them tomorrow before the meeting.
Tomorrow,
So when
before
we
the
set
meeting,
up,
what you do is you will give them a tutorial on how to access it to enter a meeting. So when I share the link, you share it with them. Then you can take them along with us in the meeting. Even just one.
yeah, for those who accept to.
Okay. Tomorrow is Sunday,
Okay.
and everybody is in the house in Bamenda. It will not be a difficult task for them to accept. Let them just load their phones, both data and also their battery should be charged so that we should not miss the meeting when we are at the sweetest point.
Wow. Okay, we're above 2 hours. If there is no more, if we don't have anything at stake,
James
Mr.
has James has up.
Mr. Francis Kume.
Yes, good evening, gentlemen and ladies. I was having some problems with power, electricity. I think there's slightly some charge on the laptop and also the phone. So I just like some clarification again. I got bits of what Mr. Ban and Mr. Menkefo were saying. Just clarify to me again, if you will, this idea of sending a link to somebody who is not registered, because I'm a little bit confused. Take like the old time Zoom that used to be there and is still there before our O Connect came on board. I mean, if your classmates or some person organized a meeting on Zoom, they just sent you the ID and maybe a password or something. Then you went to your Android phone, for example. There's the Zoom icon on your Android. You click on it and then you fill the various things. So what is really the distinctive factor of O Connect that is necessitating that people who are not registered need to have created an account or need to create an account to join a webinar if you send them the link? I don't know if I'm right there or not. Or you can just send a link to anyone and with the ID of the webinar and they join.
Leader John, take it there.
Okay. I think the first thing that we need to realize is that when you look at Zoom, Zoom does not have its own. It does not have an email service. It's not an email provider. I'm sure
Right.
that if Zoom will have an email service today, they will get those who are coming onto Zoom to sign up in their email system. Because if you go to Google, their products of Google need a Gmail account in order to access them. So it's a business. It is a business strategy for the company to say that people to sign up, because we are coming into the market. That's the easiest way for us to get people to know all of what we have.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is important. All we need to do now is that we are helping ourselves to build a company and to build our own work. All we need to do now is, okay, even the person you send a link to somebody, if he has not downloaded the app, he has to go look for the app
To download.
and then he has to feel it. He has to download the app
Mm-hmm.
into your phone before you are. So at least there's a little effort that somebody has to do in order to connect to the meeting. But I think the distinction, the major distinction, in my opinion, is the fact that we are an email provider. That's email, and it will make sense for us to get people to come onto that platform using our own mail, just like Google does for its own products. I don't know whether it's interesting that is.
All
Yeah,
right.
and in addition, Mr. Francis Kume, O Connect is distinctively different from Zoom in that as a service, you benefit from using it and you monetize in using it. But with Zoom, you only benefit in using the service, but there is no monetization. You don't benefit
Right.
with any, that is the other part of it. So those are the things that's a distinction between O Connect and Zoom.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank
And
you
it's
very much.
100%
I still have. So, do we still, or how many more days do we still have for the free usage of O Connect?
each person registered at his own time. We have, for those who registered on the 1st and 2nd of September, for this extension, you have up to the 20th. Yes, you have up to the 20th. Yes. If you have paid for, if you have subscribed, you have up to the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If the company is not going to go live with the new products by the 20th, obviously you will see an extension in your back office. They will give you an extension. Yes.
Okay.
It's automatic. Yes.
All right. So as with regard to activation
Yes.
of the account from Cameroon, it is still by Bitcoin, right?
It's only by crypto now. Only all over the whole world. It's only by crypto. Yes, it's not only in Cameroon. All over the whole world now, it's only by crypto.
Right, and it is $200, so to speak.
190, because for the new affiliates, you have $10 when you join the OES, and then the balance is 190.
190. Okay, plus a fee for the person who does the crypto operation.
Yes, you have a fee.
All
may
right.
be $10 or $11. So it depends on the exchange rate.
Okay.
Yeah. And we should benefit for it. Let's benefit for it, because if things are to close, this executive discount that we'll be having will come to an end.
Right, that's true. Okay,
thanks a lot. You're welcome. Mr. James has finally gone off again.
I'm here.
Okay, Mr. James. Yeah, your hand, you have lowered your hand. Okay, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah, your hand was up, so we're doubting that you have lowered it out. So,
okay.
Yeah, because we saw your hand up, so you have lowered it, so it's all right.
Oh yes. But I can talk if the
You are right. So it's our house. Talk.
Okay, so what I want to say is that as at now, we have work to do. We don't have to say people are not subscribing, so we want to force ourselves to force those people to do subscription once they don't understand exactly what the company is about. If we are doing that, they will just be giving us pressure. Oh, when is the money coming? Well, the money you promise us. But the best thing to be doing now is just to tell them, if they like, they should just come to the system as free users. They should be using it with how Mr. Ash want to do the thing, by every user getting something at least in his wallet. That's when everything is moving smoothly. With time to come, every user will be getting something small. When they are in the system as free users and they are using them, and they start.
You've lost your sound, Mr. James. Mr. James, you are away. Your sound is away.
Okay.
Sorry. We finally lost him.
Hello.
Yes, please. Yeah, you have come back. Okay.
The phone refreshed again.
It's all right.
Yes. So at the moment, the best thing that all of us have to be doing is to just get the numbers, let them come to the use the email and come to the ecosystem, see what we have. Don't worry about subscription. If they want to do it, fine. But if they don't want to do it, they want to see it flowing before they do it, that's fine. But the more number you get, the more it will help you when everything starts flowing, because all those people, at least if they will not use OConnect, other apps are there that they will definitely use, and then they will subscribe. By then the cash will just be, the apples will just be flowing. So the work we have to do now is to just get the free users into the system. Any number of people we can get, we should go ahead and do that. I think that will help.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. James. I think that's what we have been saying. You are reiterating what we have been saying, but don't bother about telling people to pay. Let them come in, let them sign up and get accounts, free accounts. Yes, as time goes on, they will make up their minds, and of course, they'll subscribe, and of course, will be the beneficiaries. Hello.
Silence means we are making
Yeah, I think if there are no more reactions now, we're at 2 hours, 2.25 hours. I think this has been a wonderful one. Up to this time, we still have 12 members in the house, so that's great.
Charles are just coming.
Somebody has come in. Okay, Charles. Yes, Mr. Charles Otto. Okay. Mr. Charles from Ghana. All right. So.
Yeah, listen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, madam.
so OES is an app. And so anybody can download it as people download Zoom. Such that if you set up a webinar, they can connect.
You are talking of O Connect or OES?
OES.
OES is the Onpassive ecosystem. That is the house, the one-stop shop where all our products are inside. O Connect is a product inside the OES. You can't download the OES when you are not yet a member, when you have not signed an account, because you can only download that account within the OES.
Okay.
If you download it from the website, they will still ask you now to create the account. Understand?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think today has been a good day. It has been a privilege to have this presentation from the TV, great answers and contributions. Really, we think that as good as not, when we can try this I want to say that.
Please switch off your camera. To get.
I want to say that.
Your sound is breaking, John.
It should better switch his camera off because the bandwidth is reduced seriously.
Okay. That may be better.
Okay. So I guess thank you all those that attended the webinar, saying that Onpassive is it is a movement, it is a company with a human face, it is a company where you have to pay for and invest. So we thank everybody for coming. It's a good experience to do. Then we think that we are helping other least increasing our understanding of the company. I become blessed by the beauty of the presentation and the presentation for people from Holy. It is always good to serve other people because in serving other people, you eventually also serve yourself. Yeah. Thank you. campaign, Mr. Dr. Francis Pillay, Mr. Tunde, Mr. Development, Mr. Benefit, Dr. Tumai, and Mr. 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 Jeffrey, parents of the future, it's affected education. They want to do that. This is the they are showing us that the fighter we work for us. Let us do work for us. Mr. Mutara is working for us. We see how
We're not getting anything.
Yeah,
The
John,
sound
the
is not
sound
good.
is really breaking so much. Anyway, just manage and go through.
Yes, manage and close.
okay,
Manage.
so thank you very much for coming. We'll meet again on Tuesday.
That's better.
Better.
Okay. Right. Thanks to all of us, all leaders who have been around. If you can put on your video so that we can say bye till Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
Hey, some of us are in bed. I'm in bed already.
It's all right. It's okay. If you are in an holy place, don't need to put on the yes. Okay.
Anyway,
See you.
I always
It's all right.
expect from the living
Yeah.
room.
Yes.
All
If
right,
you
next
cannot
time.
put on your video, no problem. Tuesday is another day.
All right.
Tuesday is another day. Thank you very much.
Bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.